Hey everybody, my name is Matt Lockyer.
I'm Ben Kurek.
And we are Keypom.
So today I'm going to run through a little bit about the current problem in our ecosystem related to onboarding. I'm then going to touch on how Keypom introduces a revolutionary paradigm shift in user onboarding. And then we're going to touch on some use cases that are present in production level applications today.
So what is the Web3 onboarding problem? Well, you go to a Web3 app and you have to use your wallet, but you don't even know what a wallet is because you're not in crypto yet. So you go to set up MetaMask and you look at all these complicated dialogues. You got to write down seed phrases. You got to see all these disclaimers that look really scary and weird and read all this text. Here's another chain. I don't even know what to click. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Here's another one. Again, seed phrases, super confusing. It's all just, it's so much. I don't want to configure networks, RPCs. What is that? What are these things? It's just too overwhelming. I can't handle it. So Web3 today is asking users to invest their time in setting up these wallets and invest their money in funding these wallets so that they can just use these apps and save what they're doing on chain and create like profiles on social apps and vote in DAOs and do all this other stuff. So these apps are telling you, hey, come to our app. You know, basically see value in our app. They're telling you to do this. They're not letting you experience the app first. So I feel like I'm just going crazy with the way all these Web3 apps are doing this, and please, I just want everyone to stop it. The Keypom solution is first and foremost, the experience comes first. You get the value from the app, and then you set up your wallet and save whatever assets or things that you claimed during the experience. This is more akin to Web2 apps. You've landed on a Web2 app before, you've used an application, you've created something, and then they ask you, hey, do you want to save your progress? And then you sign up and you save it to your account. But why should Web3 be any different? This is the Keypom protocol. We basically created this for developers where you can create one-off experiences and drops where the user can set up their wallet after they've seen what they're going to receive. You can create multi-step experiences. For example, receive a ticket, make an on-chain transaction that RSVPs, then you can go get that ticket scanned. This is all making transactions on chain, and then you can get the POAP after you have actually attended the event and experienced something. We can also do time release experiences, such as streaming payments and subscriptions. So then you get these assets, and then you set up your wallet once you've actually seen some value. So really what we want is we want people to be able to do this in the true crypto way, in a non-custodial way, and we do this all on chain, and it's really, really exciting. And Ben's gonna show you a use case right now.
Yeah, just to stress that more is that we don't run any Web2 databases. We don't have any external infrastructure set in place. The entire protocol is built on chain. And what we're really striving to be is this protocol that's one level above the NEAR blockchain. So at the bottom level, you have the NEAR blockchain. One level up, you have our protocol. And you have all these applications that are leveraging our protocol and are building and using the tools and the infrastructure that we provide to create unique experiences, some of which I'll show today. So starting with the first case study, we had an event where we wanted to give out on-the-ground POAPs. And the user group in this specific use case were people that were not savvy with Web3. They came from a Web2 background and they just came to an event. And so what we really strove to have is an experience with no seed phrases, no private keys, none of that kind of stuff, where a user comes, they scan a QR code, and they're landed on this page here. It's just a simple web page, and if you look at it, you'll notice that there's no mention of any private keys or seed phrases. It is literally just a username and a password. So the user comes in, they input their account name and a 4-digit PIN. So like Keypom is lit and my password is 1234. Now behind the scenes, there's some stuff going on that makes it secure, so you can't just guess that the password is 1234. But from the user's perspective, all they need to remember is, hey, my username is Keypom is lit and my password is 1234. So after that, the account is created, and all they need to do is click this one button, proceed to account, where they're automatically imported into a non-custodial wallet with the NFT already in place. And this all happens in one transaction. It's not first transaction, create the wallet, second transaction, send the NFT. It all happens all at once in an atomic manner. So in summary, we wanted to put the experience first, right? You're on the ground, you're at the event, you're experiencing it, and then we get the value, you get the NFT, and you don't really have to worry about the wallet. We kind of push that to the back burner. So a next case study is tickets, right? There's a real problem right now with tickets, and we've come up with a solution that is pretty revolutionary in my opinion. So what we strive to have is a ticketing platform where you show up to the event, you click a link, you show up with a QR code, you get scanned, and you're in the event. No mention of seed phrases, no mention of private keys, none of that stuff. So from the user's perspective, right, you click a link and you land on this web page. This is a simple web page that and if you look at it, claim your ticket. You see what you're going to get. It's the Vandalay Industries networking event. Show me my ticket. On the right, you have the organizers panel. After the user has clicked that button to show my ticket, on-chain, there's a tiny little transaction that's happening behind the scenes, and the organizer has complete on-chain analytics, and they know that you have viewed your ticket. So they know that you've RSVP'd to the event. After that, the user takes that QR code, and they don't need Wi-Fi at the event, right? All you need is a screenshot of that QR code. You just need the web page open, because oftentimes, some people don't have data, or if you're at ETH Denver, the Wi-Fi is not working, right? So all you need is this QR code, right? So then they take that QR code, and they get it scanned by a host. And then within 200 milliseconds, right, they're into the event. So say goodbye to lines, say goodbye to queues, extremely fast entry to these events, and it actually reflects on chain as well that you have been claimed and you've attended. That's one slide back, but yeah.
So Ben, what happens after they've gotten into the event? Like what happens after they've actually experienced the thing that the event organizer wanted to send them and they did not set up a wallet yet? What happens when they've actually gone there and proven that they've attended because the scanner uses a password and they cannot claim that transaction themselves on chain? What happens after? What happens the next day when they wake up and they say, oh my God, that event was so sick, I loved it?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt. So up until this point, there was no mention of any wallets, no mention of any keys, and we've pushed the wallet experience till after you've experienced the value. So the next day, you got Wi-Fi, right? You went home, you got away from ETH Denver, you have amazing connection, you refresh your page, or the event organizer can send out all of the links again. You click the link as a reminder, and you're greeted by this page. Collect your gifts. This is your proof of attendance. You get an NFT, you can onboard, and just like that other POAP case, it's all atomic. It all happens in one transaction where the account is created and the NFT is automatically sent in a non-custodial wallet. There's no KYC. There's no credit cards. You have complete control, and you can create a top-level account right then and there.
All right. So, Ben, this is pretty crazy. Like, I've never gotten like a ticket to an event, like let alone a Web3 ticket, and actually made on-chain transactions without a wallet and actually gotten to like go through a series of transactions.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what it was historically, right? You go up to some booth, you have to have your wallet on your phone, you pull it out, you're like, here, this is my wallet, send me an NFT, this is my ticket, right? Now you have an NFT ticket, then you go to the event, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't have my wallet on my phone, right? I got a ledger, it's just, I don't want to have my wallet on my phone. But now you have to have your wallet on your phone, you show up to the event, right? Now you're clicking through buttons, you got to burn the NFT to get in, and that's how they prevent you from like sending that NFT to other people and they can get in too. So you burn the NFT, you need Wi-Fi, it's super slow, it takes like 3-4 seconds. And with this model, it's extremely quick and there's no mention of wallets until after you've experienced the value.
So I want to talk about something really interesting that we're doing. We just saw a ticketing use case, which is a very linear process of receiving a QR code, getting it scanned by the organizer, and then claiming the POAP. But what happens if the developer wants you to kind of freeform in their app and make different kinds of transactions, and just maybe like you're an artist and you want to mint an NFT and put it up for sale in a marketplace? We have an exciting new feature that's just in our alpha stage right now. It's called trial accounts. So these are basically gift cards for apps. And this is unlike burner wallets that you may have seen before, where we're just giving you a wallet that has some crypto in it. So basically, like, what's the problem, Ben, if I just gave you cash and I just said, come shop at my store? What are you going to do?
I'm going to take that cash and I'm going to run. I can take that cash and I can spend it anywhere else. Why would I spend it on your app?
I know, my store sucks. My app sucks. I mean, why would you spend that cash on my app? You can just go anywhere else, right? If I give you cash. But what happens if I give you a gift card to my store?
Then I'm locked into only using it on your store. And that's exactly what trial accounts are.
So developers can create and fund these trial accounts, and they can add very granular control over which apps you can use, and it doesn't have to be just that developer's app. You can mint an NFT on their app, and then you can list that NFT for sale on a number of partner marketplaces that developer wants you to be able to use. And it's really just a great experience. So Ben, when a user receives a trial account link, what are the steps that they would go through?
So let's see. So the very first step, let's go one more. So the very first step is you click a link and you land here. You've received a trial account drop. What is your account ID? So in this model, notice how there's not even any mention of a password, right? It is literally just, what is your username? After you input your username and you create the account, you're greeted by a set of apps that the developer has allowed you to use, right? These are just buttons. Now, you must be asking yourselves, what happens when I click the button? Well, I'll tell you. You get instantly signed in to these applications. There is no wallet connection, there's no MetaMask extensions, there's no seed phrases, no private keys, nothing. You are instantly signed into this application, and you can immediately start creating value for yourself on-chain. In this case, it's a guestbook app that stores messages on-chain, right? And I want to sign it. So I click the button, I instantly sign in, and I have a message within seconds.
So wait a sec, Ben. Just slow down. I've been in crypto for a while. I've never seen anything like this. Some developer, some app on NEAR, they just sent me a link, and then I just got basically dropped into where I can choose an account ID on NEAR, and then I can just click through to an app. Like, it's just 2 clicks, and I just have to type in a name.
This is the most seamless onboarding experience in all of crypto. Input a username, click a button, start using the app in seconds. And the best part is you cannot rug the app developer for any of the funds that they've put in because of the restrictions that Matt had talked about before. The funds can only be used on the specific apps that the developer had predefined. You cannot take that money and leave.
So what happens if somebody goes to a different app in the NEAR ecosystem with this account? What would happen?
I love the loaded questions. Well, this is exactly what's going to happen. You go to an app. In this case, we got this cute little counter app. You try to sign in. If you were to try to use it, right there at the bottom right, the smart contract panics. Sorry, you're an explicit guest. You cannot sign transactions on my app because they were not, like, that's not part of the conditions that were specified by the developer. And the best part about this, Matt, is that integrating this trial account stuff and being compatible with these trial accounts requires not 2, not 3, but 1 line of code for the developer. It is so seamless and so easy to be compatible with these trial accounts, it blows my mind.
Yeah, it's blowing my mind. Like, I just can't believe how easy it is. And I know that you in the audience, like, we've dumped a lot of information on you, and we've showed you these experiences like ticketing and these trial accounts where you can use these apps and make any transactions you want. And you've probably never seen an experience like this also in crypto. So you're probably just kind of catching up and trying to figure this out, and your mind's probably blown too. So we have a little surprise for you. We actually have some Keypom plushies to give away, and we need you guys to make some noise and put your hands up, and we're gonna throw them out of you right now, okay?
I'm gonna go backwards.
Go backwards.
I'm gonna go backwards. Here we go.
All right, who wants this other one? Ready? Okay, I see you in the back. Oh, I think you just got jacked. All right. So basically, how would you create these links if you were not a developer? This is also some icing on the cake for no-code and non-developers who want to create these experiences, who want to do token drops, tickets, and all sorts of other cool stuff. So basically, you go to the Keypom app, you specify what you want your drop to look like, how many links you want, and then you get a little summary, you preview what it costs, and boom, you're dropped in to the dashboard where you can share all of these links and get those on-chain analytics that Ben was talking about earlier.
Yeah, the best part is that, again, we are a protocol, and so that was just one of the apps that are building on top of us. They're all using our protocol. So you can have you can have a ticketing-specific app, DAO-specific apps, the Keypom app. You can charge your own custom fees. I don't care. But we just provide the infrastructure that allows you to create these instant crypto experiences.
And also, I can't stress enough, these are non-custodial. This is all on chain, and basically this is you could even claim tickets and send these assets to a wallet in a completely anonymous way. So we believe in kind of basically the true crypto experience, and that's how we built it. So thank you very much. We are Keypom. It's lit, fam.
Thanks.